Well, one of the first memories of fairy tales so many children have, especially little girls, is Cinderella. Scenes of the simple, downtrodden girl and her Prince Charming, the horse-drawn carriage, the glass slipper, the fancy ball, and so much more. Those are just some of the magical moments that come to life on stage this week at the Tennessee Performing Arts Center with Cinderella. The Tony Award-winning Rodgers and Hammerstein musical took the audience's breath away last night. It was spectacular. I want you to meet a couple of the stars of the show. Liz McCartney, who gets to play the fairy godmother. What a fun role. And then Will Blum, who plays sort of a newcomer, kind of a rebel in this story, right?
Yes.
Although you say the story is actually really about you.
I don't even know who Cinderella is. It's a very. I think the show is called Jean Michel. I'm pretty sure. But, well, I'll see if the producers will agree to it. Well, I'm not sure yet. No, he's a new character written specifically. This is the first time the musical Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella has been on Broadway. It's only been the TV incarnations with Julie Andrews, Leslie Ann Warren, and then Whitney Houston. So for this version to turn it into a full stage musical, Douglas Carter Bean sort of plays with the idea that you know the story of Cinderella, so he throws a couple wrenches into what you think you know about the story, and I'm one of those wrenches.
Yeah, like one of the stepsisters gets a boyfriend, which is kind of fun, and he's a revolutionary.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
And you are fantastic in that role.
Thank you.
And my heavens, you flying around as the fairy godmother. You actually do get to fly in this role.
You get to fly. You know what? I've done a lot of shows where people fly around me, and I'm never getting up there, but it is one of my favorite parts of the show.
Yeah.
And I run off to just get into my flying apparatus. It's swing.
But it's magic, isn't it?
Awesome. It's all magic.
Yeah.
There's no flying.
No apparatus.
There's no flying. The transformations, all magic, all me. I did
Actually,
it all.
those transformations are remarkable. When you turn from the original character into the fairy godmother, and then when Cinderella becomes the Cinderella at the ball, I didn't see that coming at all. I mean, how the dress is transformed and everything else. Remarkable.
It's amazing. William Ivy Long designed the costumes, and I think he worked with some magicians and quick change artists to perfect that style of transformation. But it's like a movie.
It really is. Yeah.
You know, I wave my hands and her
things happen.
gown comes out of nowhere.
It's amazing.
I would like to say I know how it works, but I'm amazed by it every night.
Well, the costumes are spectacular throughout. The sets and everything sets the mood, I think, just perfectly, don't you?
Oh, it's perfect. There's honestly, you're talking about the transformation. There's one transformation that happens that I love listening to from off stage, because there's always a delayed reaction in the audience where you don't even see it happening, and then once they realize what's happened, it's like, oh.
It is great.
I love waiting for it.
We're so excited to have you back home again. You're a Hillsborough High School grad who, went to Broadway, did Book of Mormon and Grease, and you've been all over the country doing shows. But how cool is it to come back to the Tennessee Performing Arts Center where you first performed?
It's honestly surprisingly overwhelming. I did another interview there this morning and sat in the seat where me and my mom used to sit at the ballet for the Broadway series, and it's wonderful. This is my 5th national tour, and I've never gotten to play my hometown.
Oh, wow.
So and this is my final week on tour with this company, and so to be finishing up this beautiful show in my hometown, playing the stage that I haven't played since I was 12.
Yeah. That huge contingent that stood up when you came out for the curtain call, was that your family?
No, they weren't even there last night.
It was all of us who loved you.
It was very nice. And luckily, this character, I think, is very lovable. He's very annoying at first. I think even I wouldn't want to be friends with him at first, but he has a wonderful, wonderful story.
Well, the whole story is wonderful, and we thank you both for being with us today. Thank you for bringing this great show to Nashville. It is just terrific. I hope you get the chance to check it out. Cinderella at the Tennessee Performing Arts Center. Tickets are on sale now. If you are the 5th caller right now, though, at 615-737-5000, you will win 4 tickets to see this fairy tale come to life this Sunday night at TPAC at 6:30 p.m.